Good morning, guys. It's Wednesday and it's your Fit by 15 live session. So all you need is a kettlebell or equivalent. So whether it's a dumbbell or a bag of books or whatever, all you need to do is give yourself a little bit of space, have your equipment nearby, and we're going to get into a pretty gnarly full body workout now any second. I'm just going to wait a couple more people come online. So wherever you are in the world, just give us a shout. Let us know how you're getting on, where you are. And if you've any questions in relation to the exercises, obviously feel free to throw them up onto the screen, and we'll do our best. I have a screen behind the camera there so I can see your messages as they come in. So again, just to reiterate as the guys are coming in, all you need today is one weight, whether it's a kettlebell or a dumbbell, 2 by 2 meter space, and yourself. And we are going to get a full body high tempo session in. We're going to be doing 4 tabatas. So that's 4 tabatas back to back. So tabata essentially is 20 seconds worth of work as high a tempo as possible. You get a 10-second breather in between, and then we go again. So each tabata has 8 20-second rounds in it, times 4, and then we're done. It's going to be about 16 minutes total after the warm-up. And then you'll leave with a smile on your face. So again, a couple more people coming in. Good morning, ready to go. Hey, Sarah, how are we doing? Okay, so we'll get into our warm-up, guys. We're going to go feet shoulder width. We're going to drop into some squats. So remember, the squat is always initiated by the hips. So we push our hips back and down and then drive through the soles of the feet to come back up. Nice and slow. Remember, this is the first movement you're doing today. So we've got to take our time, bring the joints, tendons, ligaments, muscles, and all the other systems up to speed. So nice and slow, take your time. So we're dropping through the hips, we're driving the knees out to the side to a V. Focusing on using the whole sole of your foot, not the ball of the foot or the heel of the foot predominantly. Try and push the whole sole fully down into that floor. Okay, so next time you're at the bottom of the squat, hook your fingers under your toes, push your knees out with your elbows, sit your butt right down, keep the soles of the feet fully engaged with the floor, and then raise your hips as high as possible. Get a nice stretch on the hamstrings and the lower back. And then after about 3 seconds, pull yourself back down into that squat again. Push those knees out with the elbows for about 3 seconds. And then we come back up high again with the hips. At all times, fingers are under the feet. Good. It's just alternating high, low, high, low, high, low. And you'll start to increase your range of movement. Stretching out your hamstrings and your lower back. Work your way through the movement pattern. Don't expect to be able to be fully flexible after just one movement. It's going to take about 5 or 6 different reps to get you into the prominent position. Okay, so from there up we're now going to go to lunges. So we're just going to lunge, alternate forward and backwards. So we're going to go left foot, stride, drop the knee, right foot, stride, drop the knee. Try and get the knee all the way to the floor. Big squeeze on the abs as you push through the sole of that foot to come back up tall. Taking your time. Keep the width. Remember, we lunge like we're on train tracks. We don't lunge like we're on a tightrope. Okay, so next time you're in a lunge, I want you to freeze. Drop your knee on the floor. 2 hands down beside that foot. And then it's a big arm rotation. Hand down, change the feet. So left is now forward, right is on the floor. And then it's a big arm rotation. A few clicks and cracks going on the back. That's normal. And then we change again. Foot forward. Big arm rotation. Changing every 3 to 4 seconds. Getting a nice stretch on the hip flexor on the leg that's on the floor. And then getting a hamstring groin stretch on the foot side that's on the floor. That's it. Couple more reps. Okay, best breakdancer move. Onto your back. Knees are bent, heels are on the floor. Drive those hips up into the sky. Let's get some glute activation going. Because the first exercise we're going into today is going to be kettlebell swings. So we've got to make sure that those hips and glutes and hamstrings are all warm, ready to fire. All right, let's take one leg off the floor. Drive those hips up through one leg. And then change to the other. That's it, nice work. And then back to 2 legs. Get those hips as high as possible. And then back to single leg again. A few more reps on that one side. Try and emulate the height of the hips you had with the 2 legs. And then change other one. And then finish a couple more reps with both feet on the floor. Okay, up we get. So first exercise we're going to go into is kettlebell swings. It's going to be 20 seconds worth of swings. Core squeeze is really, really important. And then after that, we're going to go into our chainsaw row. So if you have any problems, any questions, throw them up on your screen. Otherwise, we're going to get going in 10 seconds. So grab your bell, getting ready to swing that for 20 seconds. Okay, ready to go. Get your bell. 3, 2, 1, and start swinging that bell. So at the top of that swing, we want to squeeze those abs so we are able to control the bell descent back down. And rest. Okay, we're going into our chainsaw row. Feet nice and wide. Elbow on knee. Perfect posture. Hand on bell. And let's go. So I'm focusing on my right lat, doing all the work. I'm going to try and stay entirely for 20 seconds on this side. And rest. All right, short breather. We're going back into our swings again. Round 2. Grab the bell. 3, 2, 1, and swing. So I'm keeping my 2 hands on the bell because at the top of that swing, I want to really squeeze those abs and pull that bell down. I don't just rely on gravity bringing the bell down. I'm driving it down. And rest. Okay, so we're going to go with the side now with the single arm row. Big stride, elbow on knee, hand on bell, perfect posture. 3, 2, 1, and row. And we do not let that bell pull the torso off parallel with the floor. The only part of you that's working is the arm. And rest. Okay, we're going into our 3rd round of swings. Heart rate's now up. 4, 3, 2, 1, and swing. We got 4 of these tablets to do. Keep the tempo high. And rest. I'm back to my right hand for my single arm row. Elbow on knee, big stride, perfect posture. And let's go. Focusing on that lat. That's that big wing of muscle on the back of the body. And rest. All right, here we go. Last set of kettlebell swings for the day. 3, 2, 1, and swing it. Keep focusing on those abs at the top of the swing. We're driving that bell down towards the floor. Big squeeze in order to maintain control. Next time round, the swing is going to be changed into a snatch and rest. Okay, we're going to go into our last set of single arm row before we go into the snatch. 4, 3, 2, 1, and single arm row. Stay with me on the timing because we're going into snatch after this. Four, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, kettlebell snatch. 2 hands on. Let's go. From the floor, straight up above the head, back to the floor. We're trying to keep that tempo up on the higher end. After this, it's going to be overhead press. You can go one hand or two with the snatch. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, I'm going to keep that bell on my right shoulder. Feet are going to be hip width. Overhead press. Let's go. I'm trying to keep the focus on my shoulder and my abs, so I'm not dipping and dropping on the hips and knees. 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo! Okay, we're back to the snatch. Number 2 of 4. 3, 2, 1, snatch it. Remember, the snatch is all about the leg and hip drive into the floor. It's not about pulling with the arm. You hold on to that bell with the arm, and the legs and hips will generate the power. The arm just steers where you want it to go. And rest. Get that bell on your shoulder. Overhead press. You can tell by my heart rate or breathing. Heart rate's high. 3, 2, 1. Overhead. Full range of movement. Technique always beats tempo. Big squeeze on the abs gives you a nice base to push from. 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo, halfway through already. Back to the snatch. 3, 2, 1, snatch it. Keep those abs tight. Keep the shoulder blades pinned back. Soles of the feet fully engaged with the floor. Drive that floor away aggressively. Whew. All right, we're going back to the right, our overhead press. 4, 3, 2, 1, press it. Back to the snatch after this for the last time. 3, 2, 1, snatch it. Last time, here we go. Don't go too far. 3, 2, 1, snatch. So as you get tired, start to look at your movement pattern. Do you need to bring in a second hand for the weight? Do you need to reduce the weight? Do you need to play with the range of movement? Is your posture right? 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, overhead press to finish this off. And then we're going into thrusters. Let's go. Breathing is important. Inhale as the weight comes down. Exhale as the weight goes up. Squeeze those abs as you exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, bell onto the shoulder or 2 hands. Full squat. Let's go into overhead press. As that bell comes down, it drops into the squat straight away. You big inhale as you drop. Brace the abs at the bottom. Big exhale as you come up. Rest. Ditch the bell. Chest on floor push-ups. Woo. Here we go. Let's go. So we're looking for the whole palm of that hand to push you away from that floor. Splay the fingers. Push the ball of the hand in as well. Squeeze those abs. And rest. Back to thrusters. Get that bell up onto the chest, whether it's 1 hand or 2, feet wide. 2, 1, and drop through the hips. This is a toughie. It'll stand to you, stay with me. And rest. Hit the floor. Push-ups. Get that chest all the way down. Let's go. Don't forget those abs. Squeeze them as you're pushing the floor away. And rest. Up. We're halfway there. Feet shoulder width. Let's drop. One rep at a time. Perfect posture. And rest. Woo! Stick yourself on the floor. Let's go. And rest. We're back to our last thruster. Get that bell up on the chest. Here we go. And squat. Keep the knees out. Keep the soles of the feet down. Rest. Last set of push-ups. Then we're into clean and jerk. Let's go. Get that chest all the way down. And rest. Okay, here we go. Last tabata. Clean and jerk. Let's go from the floor to the chest, from the chest above the head. One hand or two, it's up to you. And remember, you're not pulling it to the chest, you're driving the floor away. It's gonna be burpees after this, because it wouldn't be tabata without burpees. Rest. Chest on floor burpees. Woo! Getting ready. 3, 2, 1, burpees. Get the hands on the floor. Use the whole palm. And rest. Back to the bell. Clean and jerk. Keep the posture. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Keep moving. You're on the home stretch. How much can you get into a 15-minute session? Rest. Woo! Number 2 on burpees. 3, 2, 1, burpees. Rest. Halfway. Second last clean and jerk. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Rest. Second last set of burpees. Oh, get your breath. 3, 2, 1, let's go. You're on the home stretch. Come on. Rest. One more of each, and that's high fives. Whew. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Posture on the clean and jerk. Keep the shoulder blades pinned. Keep the abs tight. Head up. Drive the floor away aggressively through the soles of the feet. Home there. Here we go. And rest. Burpees to bring it home. Here we are. 3, 2, 1, let's go. This is your last 20. And rest. Woo! That was a high heart rate one. Well done. Okay, take a breather, grab some air. Feel free to swear at me in the comment section. Let that heart rate come down. In through nose, out through mouth. Whew. Perfect. Perfect session to set you up with the right idea for the day. Okay, so if you're still with me, let's get into a cool down passive hang. If you're looking to continue the session, cardio or core would be ideal. We have a list of previous workouts in our playlists. Trying the core now. Good work, Sarah. Okay, feet nice and wide. Stick the butt out the back, drop the hands to the floor. In through nose, out through mouth. And again, we're just trying to get that heart rate down. Whew. And under control, a little bit more, while stretching out the posterior, at the back of the body essentially, from the heels all the way up to the base of the neck. Sink into that stretch. Visualize your shoulder blades opening out and releasing the grip on the shoulders themselves. Don't push into a stretch or pull into a stretch. Just sink. Think ragdoll. Okay, let's get a hip flexor stretch. Drop the left knee onto the floor, right foot in front. Thank you, myself and Zach did it. Hey Zach. So we're going to tip that knee forward, keep the full sole of the foot on the floor. Relax the shoulder blades. Emphasis here is on the hip flexor and a little bit on the hamstring and groin on the front leg. Breathe, breathe, breathe. It's going to take a little while for that heart rate to come down fully, especially after those burpees. And couple them with a full body movement like clean and jerk. Yeah, you're going into overdrive. Okay, change sides. Other foot in front. Right knee on the floor. Tip the knee forward, left knee forward. Keep the sole of that left foot on the floor. And remember guys, Saturdays 9, Wednesdays 7. And if you miss it, that's cool. It's going to be linked on our YouTube channel. So it'll be under the relevant playlist. You just click the link and you're good to go. 15 minutes to set you up properly on Wednesdays and Saturdays, the hump day and the quitting day. Okay, standing up tall, big breath in through the nose. I know my heart rate's still elevated. It'll take a while. Exhale out the mouth. That's your lot, guys. Well done. Good session. Again, any problems, any questions, stick them in the comments and we'll get to them as soon as we can. See you later. Have a good day.